What's going on in there?
Oh, it's going to be really, really good. Thomas Duffy from the Spiced Pear at the Chanler is with us this morning. Good morning once again.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, you?
A lobster BLT,
Yes,
correct?
lobster. Bacon, lobster, and tomato.
Bacon, so no lettuce?
There is lettuce, but, you know.
So it's an LBLT, lobster, bacon, lettuce,
Sure.
tomato.
You
I don't
can
want to
say it that
rename it for you, but anyway. What's in this awesome looking sandwich?
We start with a £1.25 fresh local lobster, steamed, cooked through.
How much?
£1.25.
Wow. Okay.
We buy them whole, cook them in the restaurant. It's fresh lobster.
Yeah.
Cherry smoked bacon, avocado, lemon zest, lime zest, orange zest, creme fraiche, mayonnaise, avocado, tomato, and mixed greens.
Wow. And there's some sort of there's always a secret sauce involved.
I make a...
You can give it away?
Yeah, I give everything away.
Okay, all right, because a lot of times you chefs get
citrus creme fraiche, which is the juice of orange, lemon, and lime, the zest, creme fraiche, mayonnaise, and a little yuzu, and a touch of vanilla.
What is yuzu?
Yuzu is an Asian fruit extract.
Wow, wow, okay. And preparing the lobster, it's already cooked? Is that...
yeah, that's completely cooked.
Completely cooked, okay.
It takes about 5.5 minutes, 6 minutes in boiling water, salted.
And any kind of special, it looks like it's just on a, is that a bulky roll?
It's a regular Kaiser bulky roll.
Yeah. You can do it probably in a pita.
You could do it in a wrap. I've done them in wraps.
Wow.
I've done it on white bread, toasted.
You know what you should do? You should really, this is one that's prepared already, right?
Yep.
You should really hide that because Elizabeth's coming in here next and she'll eat it before I get a chance to come back to the kitchen. Okay, so hopefully you're going to make another one too.
Oh, we'll make another one.
Okay, good. All right, so don't hide it. It's safe. You can find the recipe online at foxprovidence.com for the Lobster BLT. Looking forward to putting it together and, of course, trying it as well. Back to you.
Lily, over to you.
Hey, Court. We are this morning in the kitchen. We're making lobster BLTs, and the thing that is kind of neat about this recipe is that there is a way that people can give back simply by enjoying a great meal.
That's correct.
Tell me about that.
That's correct. Well, we decided to do a little fundraiser for the efforts in the Gulf Coast with the oil spill, and we are supporting the National Wildlife Federation. They have a restoration fund that they've put together. So for every sale of our Lobster BLT from now until the end of September, we're donating $5. So we've raised close to $1,000 in just 2.5 weeks. I'm sure we'll cross that line with the holiday weekend coming.
We're taking a look at some of the video now. What was it about this video that made you think, you know, we want to do something to help these efforts?
Yeah, well, Tom and I have the opportunity to look out the window at the Atlantic Ocean every day and Easton's Beach, and the thought came simply from, you know, what would happen if this had happened in our backyard and right outside our window.
Tom, is there any concern, you know, with the oil spill that there may be a problem with food later on, or seafood?
Eventually down the road, it will, you know, it can affect shrimp prices, oyster prices. I mean, you're buying Gulf oysters right now, you're already losing money.
Yeah.
Because they're not harvesting them anymore.
Yeah. So if people want to come in and indulge in this lovely meal, where can people go?
They can come right to the restaurant. It's the Spiced Pear. It's the outdoor terrace. It's served on our lunch menu and our all-day menu, 7 days a week.
And how long will it be on the menu? Is it something that's a seasonal thing that is just for the spring and summertime, or do you have something like this all the time?
We usually have it on just spring and summer, during the high season.
Yeah.
Just because we can sell more of them, but we keep it on until like probably October or November when we slow down considerably.
Okay,
Right.
and I have to say, a lot of people, when they heard that we were making a lobster BLT, were like, what is that? Because it sounds really good. I like the spin, the new spin on the classic, and I saw that Patrick showed before that you've got some avocado on that, which is great, and also some fresh greens. So in just a moment, we're going to start mixing this up with the Spiced Pear. For now, though, if you want the recipe and ingredients, all you have to do is head over to foxprovidence.com, and you can cook along with us or find them online to cook this weekend. How about that for a July 4th dish to serve up to your guests, right?
Yep. For a good cause.
We'll be back in here in just a moment. For now, though, over to you.
All right, back in the kitchen this morning with Spiced Pear, the Chanler, one of my favorite spots in all of Rhode Island.
You
right
do
down
love
there
that
on the
because you and your
beach.
wife went there, right?
We were just discussing where I actually stayed. Was it the Martha's Vineyard room or the Block Island room? I originally said that I stayed in the Martha's Vineyard room, but I actually stayed in the Block Island room.
But they're all gorgeous. So.
They're all gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I'm a little distracted because I was just making reservations to go back. But anyway, and I'm going to eat a lobster BLT when I go down there, and this looks awesome.
It really does. And well, let's get started. I mean, I see you've already made up some of the B.
Yes, some bacon.
Yes.
First, we're going to start with the sauce.
Okay.
This is the juice of 1 lime, 1 lemon, and half an orange.
Ooh.
1 lime, 1 lemon,
I
half
would
an orange.
drink that.
Okay.
You're going to take a lot of creme fraiche.
Who?
Creme fraiche.
What's that?
Fancy sour cream.
Now, could you
okay.
use like
could use sour
cream? Okay.
A little bit of mayonnaise.
Okay. And I like
This
this.
is the zest of an orange, a lemon, and a lime.
Very
In there.
nice. A little bit of color going in there.
A little salt and a little pepper.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what's nice about this is that you could use this on an array of different sandwiches,
Pretty
right?
much any. You could use it for anything. Remember the lobster and pea salad we did last time?
Yes, yeah.
That's the dressing we used on that.
Oh, there you go.
It's the secret sauce at the
Yes,
Chanler that
yes.
you're not supposed to really give away, but he doesn't care. He's
Well, we're giving it away to our road
just-
All right.
viewers.
Let's go on to assembling it.
assembling it. Okay.
This
we
is
got
quick and easy.
The bread.
Now, what- is that
you
a
got
Portuguese
Kaiser?
roll? A
No,
Kaiser roll,
just
okay.
a basic Kaiser roll. We go through kind of too many of them to get too fancy. We used to serve it on brioche rolls, but it didn't work.
Well, and I think there's something nice about having like a traditional bread that you would have maybe a ham and cheese sandwich on, and having this like delicious surprise on the
Yes.
inside.
Is this the sauce you just made that you're putting
Yes,
on?
that's a little bit of the sauce that I just made.
Okay.
Put a little bit on the bottom of the bun. Hydroponic bib lettuce.
Okay.
Little salt.
It's
on your-
hydroponic. That's
Which
good.
means
I don't know.
hydro
grown
is
in-
water.
Yeah.
It's grown in water and not dirt.
How about that? Not bad. Hydro.
Then we take
Mr. Baxter's science class, Barrington Middle School. I remembered what hydro.
Yes, and your memory of the Latin root words is very impressive.
Well, I'm sticking with science. Latin's a stretch. So I would put more sauce on, but you don't recommend that?
we're gonna
Oh,
a little bit of bacon.
get out of his way, Patrick.
Yeah.
Let him do his thing. I get it. I get it.
Little avocado, little
Yeah,
bacon there.
Avocado, bacon. You take the rest of your sauce.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
See, this is why you need to step back and let the men work.
Did you tell Elizabeth how much lobster you have in that little dish right
This
there?
is a fresh £1.25 lobster.
£1.25.
Wow.
We buy whole fresh lobsters, cook them, and
Yeah.
everyone gets a £1.25.
One
Oh my
sandwich.
God. On one sandwich? I love that.
Little chives, little salt, little pepper.
Okay.
Put your lobster down. It's going to fall apart. It's a messy sandwich.
Yeah, but you know what? See,
So?
it's not a first date sandwich. It's like a third date sandwich.
Yeah.
You know?
Put your lobster down. Then you got your mixed greens here.
Oh, nice.
A little bit of olive oil.
Why did I put the rubber gloves on? I didn't do anything.
Well, you
This is
wanted to
great.
look.
I thought you liked them.
official.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to get ready
I thought
to
you
eat.
liked
I'm going to take off the gloves.
Mix it in. Put a little chives in there.
I'm not touching anything. I'm going to just eat.
Some salt.
I have to tell you, I keep getting the whiff of the citrus, and it's so nice
Yeah.
and refreshing.
The other thing I usually add, which I usually don't tell people, we usually add a little bit of vanilla paste.
Oh, like that comes in, that you get in a real vanilla bean? Is that
Yes.
what you mean?
So you get sweet and tart all at once. You give me a toothpick underneath that
Yes.
Yeah, seriously.
Here
How do
we
you take
go.
a bite out of this thing?
pan? Carefully.
Oh,
There it is.
my goodness.
Whoa.
You're going to have to unhinge your jaw. You know the flip-top head from that toothbrush commercial? I hope you have one of those. Very impressive. Now, we just want to remind people that when they go to the Spiced Pear and they purchase one of these sandwiches, $5 is going to be donated to help in the relief efforts for the Gulf oil spill.
Yes.
I love that idea. Who came up with that idea?
The general manager started with the idea, and then we just kind of rolled it over into what we were going to do with it.
Yeah.
And I mean, we do lobster. I mean, it's our most popular dish on the terrace.
Yeah.
So we figured rather than trying to do one thing, we do it all summer long and probably raise more money in the long run.
I think that's a great
That's
idea.
awesome.
And you've been down there, Patrick, and seen their location, and they were saying a little bit earlier in the show that here they are sitting there every day and taking a look at the Atlantic Ocean, which you can do if you sit seaside there. And it just kind of brings it home how critical the ecology of the oceans are for us here in the ocean state.
Yeah, the views are, magnificent. I mean, on a clear day, you can almost see Block Island.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to let you unhinge your jaw and have your flip-top head and take a bite of this sandwich.
I'm just going to say this now, okay?
Yeah, go for it.
It tastes great. Before I even try it. I'm afraid that once I try that, it's going to fall apart on the floor. We're going to be in the whole 5-second rule. It's going to fall on the ground. No one's going to eat it. So I'll have a bite during the commercial break and tell you all about it. But you can't go... Or you can just do this.
For now, though, we're going to throw it over to Michelle Muscatello.